हेलो एवरीवन, वेलकम टू मैथमेट्री बाय विवेक मिश्रा। बच्चों, हम पढ़ रहे हैं लीनियर इक्वेशन इन टू वेरिएबल चैप्टर नंबर 3 एनसीईआरटी ग्रेड 10 एक्सरसाइज 3.5। चलिए स्टार्ट करते हैं विद द क्वेश्चन। सो वी आर राइट नाउ ऑन क्वेश्चन नंबर 4। सो व्हाट वी हैव टू डू इन क्वेश्चन नंबर 4, form a pair of linear equation in the following problem and find their solution if they exist by any algebraic method. So we have learned three algebraic methods: elimination method, substitution method and cross multiplication method. So any method we can use here. Let's start with the first question. A part of monthly hostel charges is fixed and the remaining depends on the number of days one has taken food in the mess. When a student A takes food for 20 days, she has to pay 1000 rupees as a hostel charge, whereas a student B who takes food for 26 days pays 1180 as the hostel charge. Find the fixed charge and the cost of food per day. So here the question is something like this: part of monthly hostel charge is fixed, so let that fixed charge be rupees X, and then fixed and remaining depends on number of days one has taken food in the mess, so let charge for food per day be rupees Y. Now let us talk about student A. So student A takes food for 20 days and has to pay 1000 rupees as a hostel charge. So this consists of fixed charge plus 1 day ka food charge is Y rupees. So for 20 days it will be 20Y, and which will be combinedly equal to 1000. So this is your equation 1. Now for student B, let's check. Whereas student B who takes food for 26 days pays 1180. So this also consists of fixed charge plus charge for 26 days. So for per day it's rupees Y. So for 26 days it will be 26Y equal to 1180. Okay. So this is how my linear equations are formed. Now what I'll do, I'll use elimination method for solving this. So that is up to you. You can use any method, or I think it will be more convenient. Okay, let us start with the elimination method. So as you can see here, X and X are the two variables. Their coefficient and sign are same. So if the coefficient is same, I don't have to multiply with anything, and when the sign is same, we have to subtract. So subtracting equation 1 from equation 2. So I'll write equation 2 first. X plus 26Y is equals to 1180, and X plus 20Y is equals to 1000. Since we have taken subtracting, so all the signs will change. So x will get cancelled. 26y minus 20y will be 6y. 1180 minus 1000 will be 180. So y is equals to 180 upon 6, right? Okay. So y is equals to, then 6 1s are 6, 6 3s are 30. So y is equals to 30. So we have got charge per day for the food in the mess. So this is charge per day for food in the mess. Now we will substitute this, substituting y equal to 30 in equation 1. So x plus 220y is equals to 1000. So let me substitute value of y, that is 30. So x plus 600. So x is equals to 1000 minus 600. So x is equals to 400. So these are rupees. So therefore fixed charge is rupees 400 and charge of food per day, charge of food per day, so keep it in mind. So that is rupees 30. So I hope, student, you have understood this question. Let us move to second question of question number 4, exercise 3.5. So let us start with the second question. A fraction becomes 1 by 3 when 1 is subtracted from the numerator, and it becomes 1 by 4 when 8 is added to the denominator. Find the fraction. So let fraction be x by y, where x is obviously numerator and y is denominator. So x is numerator, y is denominator. Now what they are saying, a fraction becomes 1 by 3 when 1 is subtracted from the numerator. So from numerator subtract 1, keep denominator as it is. So this fraction will become equal to 1 by 3. Let us simplify this first of all. So this becomes 3 into x minus 1 is equals to y into 1. So that is cross multiplication. So 3x minus 3 is equals to y. So 3x minus y is equals to 3. This is your equation 1. Now what they are saying in equation 2, in part 2, that a fraction becomes 1 by 4 if 8 is added to its denominator. तो 8 हमने add किया in the denominator, तो x by y plus 8 fraction हो जाएगा 1 by 4. अब इसको भी क्रॉस मल्टीप्लाई कर लेंगे, so we will get 4x is equals to 1 into y plus 8. So 4x is equals to y plus 8. Let's take y on this side. So this becomes 4x minus y is equals to 8. This is equation 2. Now students, you can observe in equation 1 and in equation 2, y variable is having coefficient as 1 and the minus sign is also same, means sign and coefficient both are same. So if coefficient is same, we do not have to multiply with any number, like we have to make the coefficient same by multiplying with certain number, but in this case, since the coefficients are same, so that is perfect. And now sign is also same. So I have told you all, when the sign is same, you have to subtract the equation. So let us subtract it. So subtracting equation 1 from equation 2. So 4x minus y equal to 8, 3x minus y is equals to 3. Let's subtract it. So all sign will get changed. Minus will become plus, plus will become minus. So 4x minus 3x will be x, minus y plus y will get cancelled, 8 minus 3 will be 5. So we have got the numerator. Now let us find the denominator. So let us substitute it in any one of the equation. So substituting x equal to 5 in equation, let us substitute it in equation 1. So 3 into 5, in place of x I have put 5, minus y equal to 3. So this is our equation 1 here. Now this becomes 3 5s are 15, minus y is equals to 3, minus y is equals to 3. So minus y is equals to 3 minus 15. I have taken this plus 15 on the other side, so it becomes minus 15. So this is minus y is equals to 3 minus 15 is minus 12. Minus minus will get cancelled and we'll have y is equals to 12. Now write the final statement, that is very important for exam. Numerator is 5, denominator of fraction is 12. So I hope student both the questions are clear. Let's move to the next question. So dear students, let us start with the question 4 का third question, exercise 3.5. Yash scored 40 marks in test, giving 3 marks for each right answer and losing 1 mark for each wrong answer. Okay, so let number of right answers be x and number of wrong answers be y. Okay, so how many questions were there in the test? So if I add right answer and wrong answers, I'll get the number of questions in the test. Okay, so Yash has scored 40 marks in test, getting 3 marks for each right answer. So 3 marks for 1 right answer. So for x right answers, 3 into x. If for 1 question you are getting 3 marks, so for 10 question you will get 3 into 10, na? So that is 30. So similarly, for each question if he is getting 3 marks, so for x question he will get 3x. Now 1 marks is deducted for every wrong answer. So 1 mark for every wrong answer. So he has attempted y wrong answer. So deducted 1 into y will give him total 40 marks. So 3x minus y equal to 40. Part 2 of the question. Had 4 marks been awarded for each correct answer. So if 4 marks is given for each correct answer, so that will be 4x, and 2 marks for deducted for each incorrect answer. So 4x minus 2y, he would have scored 50 marks. So that is more better. So this is equation 1, equation 2. As I can see in the equation 1, the coefficient of y is minus 1, and in equation 2 coefficient of y is minus 2. So I'll make coefficient of y same in both. So for that purpose I'll multiply this equation 1 by 2. So multiply equation 1 by 2. So this becomes 6x minus 2y equal to 80. Let this be equation 3. Now equation 2 and equation 3, coefficient of y is same and their sign is also same. So we will subtract. So when sign is same, we subtract. So subtracting equation 2 from equation 3. So let us write equation 2, 4x minus 2y is equals to 50 and 6x minus 2y is equals to 80. Minus will become plus, plus will become minus, so minus plus minus. So 4x minus 6x is, I should have written equation 3 before and then equation 2, so, but then that is okay, no problem. So 4x minus 6x is minus 2x plus 2y minus 2y cancel. 50 minus 80 is minus 30. So x is equals to minus 30 upon minus 2. So x is equals to 2 and 15. So x is 15. So number of right questions that Yash has attempted is 15 questions he has attempted right. Now let us substitute this. So substituting x equal to 15 in equation 1. So what is our equation 1? 3x minus y equal to 40. In place of x I have put 15. So 15 3s are 45 minus y is equals to 40. Let's send this y on this side and 40 on this side. So 45 minus 40 is equals to y. So that is 5 is equals to y. So therefore y is equals to 5. So number of wrong questions he has attempted is 5. So therefore number of correct question is 15 and number of incorrect question is 5. And total is 20 question. Therefore total number of question attempted by Yash is 15 plus 5, that is 20. So I hope student you have understood this question. So students, let us start with the question number 4. The fourth question. Places A and B are 100 km apart on a highway. A car starts from A and another car starts from B at the same time. If cars travel in the same direction at different speed, they meet in 5 hours, and if they travel towards each other, they meet in 1 hour. What are the speed of the two cars? So let us start with the case 1. So there is a highway. Two cars are at point A and B. Let this be car 1, car 2, and both the cars are at a distance of 100 km. They both are meeting each other at point M. Okay, in 5 hours. So time taken for both the cars to meet is 5 hours. Let the speed of car at A be x km per hour and speed of car at B be y km per hour. Now everyone please notice one thing. Distance traveled by car at A will be AM. Car C1 will travel from A to M, na? So distance traveled by car 1 is AM. Distance traveled by car 2 is BM. Okay. If I subtract AM में से BM, I'll get AB. So AM minus BM will be AB, which is 100. Correct. Car 1, which is at A, will travel AM distance from here to here, AM distance. Car at B, that is car 2, will travel from this point to this point, that is BM distance. So from AM, if I subtract this BM, I'll be left with AB, and AB is distance between A and B, that is 100. Keep this thing in mind for this case 1. Okay. Now speed is equals to distance upon time. So for car 1, distance traveled by car 1 is equals to speed of car 1 into time. So what is speed of car 1? Speed of car 1 is x km per hour and time it has taken 5. So 5x kilometer. Similarly for car 2, distance traveled by car 2 is equals to speed of car 2 into time. So both the cars are meeting each other in 5 hours, so 5 hours is the time. So how much is the speed of car 2? So speed of car 2 is y km per hour. Keep this thing in mind. So y and time it is taking 5. So 5y km. So this is distance traveled by car 1, 5x, and distance traveled by car 2 is 5y. So distance traveled by car 1 is AM and distance traveled by car 2 is BM. Now from AM, if I subtract BM, I get 100 kilometer. That is 5x minus 5y is equals to 100. If I divide this throughout by 5, I get x minus y is equals to 20. So this is my equation 1. So quite interesting question. Now let us move to case 2. If they travel towards each other, they meet in 1 hour. So this is simple. So this is your highway, point A, point B, this is your car 1, car 2. If they travel towards each other, the total distance between them is, same, 100 kilometer. If they both travel towards each other and reach to point Q, so suppose they meet at point Q, so AQ plus BQ, AQ plus BQ will be 100 in this case. So keep this thing in mind. Okay, so now same formula, distance is equals to speed into time. Speed for car 1 I have taken x kilometer per hour, and time they are taking is 1 hour. So x into 1, that is x. So distance by car 1, x kilometer, and distance by car 2 is again speed into time. So car 2 ka speed was y kilometer per hour that we have taken initially. And time they are taking 1 hour, so that is y kilometer. Now AQ is the distance traveled by car 1 and BQ is the distance traveled by car 2. So distance traveled by car 1 is AQ and distance traveled by car 2 is BQ. So AQ is x kilometer per hour, BQ is y kilometer per hour. So therefore AQ plus BQ will be 100. AQ plus BQ will be how much? Total distance between A and B, that is 100 kilometer. So x plus y is equals to 100. This is equation 2. So now this is your equation 1, student, and that is your equation 2. As we can see, the coefficient of y is -1 here and coefficient of y is +1 here. So obviously coefficients are same but the signs are different. So whenever this is the case, we add the equations. So let us add them. So adding 1 and 2, x minus y is equals to 20 and x plus y is equals to 100. If I am adding them, no sign will change, y will get cancelled. X plus x is 2x is equals to 120. So x is equals to 60. So substituting x equal to 60. So this is speed of car 1. So speed of car 1 at A, which was at A, 60 kilometer per hour. Now substitute x equal to 60 in equation 1. So x minus y is equals to 20. So 60 minus y is equals to 20. So 60 minus y I'll send on other side and I'll bring 20 here. So 60 minus 20 is equals to y. 60 minus 20 is 40 is equals to y. Therefore this y is speed. So therefore speed of car 2 is 40 kilometer per hour. So I hope, student, you have understood both the questions of question number 4, that is question 3 and question 4. So let us start, student, with the fifth question. Question 4 का fifth question. So area of rectangle gets reduced by 9 square unit if the length is reduced by 5 unit and breadth is increased by 3 unit. So they are talking about rectangles length and breadth. So that means they are talking about dimension. So let us first assume that we have to find a dimension also. So let us assume that dimension means length and breadth. So let length be x unit and breadth be y unit. Okay, of rectangle. So what is area's formula for a rectangle? Area of rectangle is length into breadth. So that is x into y. Okay. Now they are saying that if length is reduced by 5 units, so this x, which is length, is reduced by 5 units. Reduced means subtracted by 5. So if length is subtracted by 5 and breadth is increased by 3, so breadth is increased by 3, the area of rectangle, so which means that this new length and new breadth I will have to multiply because they are talking about area. The area of rectangle gets reduced by 9. So what was the area of rectangle? xy. Xy gets subtracted by 9. So let us open the bracket. So x into y plus 3 minus 5 into y plus 3 is equals to xy minus 9. So this becomes xy plus 3y minus 5y minus 15 is equals to xy minus 9. xy will get cancelled. So this is 3x. xy plus 3x. Okay. So we have got 3x minus 5y is equals to minus 9 plus 15. So minus 9 plus 15 is 6. So this is our equation 1. Now let us move to second part of the question. If we increase length by 3 units and breadth by 2 units. So right now we are increasing length and breadth. The area increases. This area x into y increases by 67 square units. No problem. This is also simple. Since they have talked about area, so length and breadth, new length and new breadth will be multiplied. So if I am increasing length by 3 and breadth by 2, so length increased by 3 and breadth increased by 2, so area gets increased by 67. So this is area. Increased means plus. Let us do binomial to binomial multiplication. So x will go and get multiplied with y plus 2. Why I said binomial? Because we are having 2 terms in the bracket. So x into y plus 2 plus 3 into y plus 2 is equals to xy plus 67. So now x into y is xy plus 2x plus 3y plus 6 is equals to xy plus 67. So xy will get cancelled and we'll have 2x plus 3y is equals to 67. This 6 I am sending on the other side, so 67 minus 6, so this becomes 61. So 2x plus 3y is equals to 61. So this is my equation 2. I hope everybody you have understood this. Now students, we will solve the 2 equations. As I can see that none of the coefficient is same, so I'll first make the coefficient same, or what I can do, I can use elimination method. Instead of elimination method, I can use substitution method also. So that is up to you. So till now we have used substitution method, so let us continue with that only. So I'll multiply this by 3, equation 1 by 3 and equation 2 by 5. What I'm trying to do, I'm trying to make coefficient of y same. Okay. So if I multiply this equation 1 by 3, it becomes 9x minus 15y is equals to 18. So multiply equation 1 by 3 and equation 2 by 5. So if I multiply equation 1 by 3, I get 9x minus 15y is equals to 18. Now let us multiply equation 2 by 5. So I'll get 10x. 5, if I multiply by 2, I'll get 10x. 5, if I multiply by 3, I'll get plus 15y. So you can see that the coefficients are same. And 5 ones are 5, 5 6 are 30, 305. And add them. Let us add. Why? Because y ka coefficient is minus 15 and here y ka coefficient is plus 15. So since the coefficients are same but the signs are different, I'll add. So by this I'll get 9x plus 10x will be 19x. Minus 15 plus 15 will get cancelled and let us add it. 8 plus 5 is 13. 32. So 3 to 3. So 3 to 3 upon 19. So 3 to 3 upon 19 will give you 17. So value of x is 17. Let us substitute this value of x in one of the equations. So substituting x equal to 17 in equation, let me see which equation is easy. Let us substitute in 1. So 3x minus 5y equal to 6. So 3x minus 5y equal to 6. So in place of x, I'll put 17. So 17 3s are 51 minus 5y equal to 6. I'll send 51 on the other side. So I'll get 5 minus 5y is equals to 6 minus 51. So this is 55 with minus sign because bigger number is 51 and its sign is minus. So y is equals to minus 55 upon minus 5, minus minus cancel, 5 11s are, so y ka value is 11. Okay, so these are the dimensions. Y was length and x was breadth. So therefore length of rectangle is 17 and breadth of rectangle is 11. I hope student you have understood each and every question of exercise 3.5. If there is any doubt, please do not hesitate to ask in the comment section. Till then, be with Mathmatry and keep on learning. Thank you.